It is the night before Halloween. And I and Joey are planning a spooky and scary build for the event. And they have 1 day to complete it. Will they succeed? I guess we'll have to find out.
So Joey, we have like 1 day to build out this Halloween build that we made. I know we planned out everything in the testing world for like 6 or 7 days, so that's good enough. But I'm thinking if we could actually make it in time for Halloween to make this build.
No, we will be fine. We can cut some corners and buy everything we need from the shopping district, and the really hard items we can just steal from Deck.
Oh, yeah, Deck has a lot of stuff. I feel like that'll come in clutch.
He has a lot of stuff.
But for the shopping district, I think we need a lot of diamonds. Do you have like a lot of diamonds or?
Not much diamonds right now, but I have a way to get those diamonds. I have a great big tunnel bore we can use.
Tunnel bore. I don't think I've actually used a tunnel bore before. That could be fun. So do you want to try that?
Yeah, I can show you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is the tunnel bore, as you can see. It's quite big. There's a no block right here, all the way on the left side.
Okay,
And if you just give that no block a little tap,
Mhm.
it should go. Go test it out.
Okay, so just right click it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Boom. And now
Dang. Oh, you
everything's
gotta
blown up.
press it again every time.
Yeah, it's not going like continuously. So you press it, you check
Oh.
if there are any diamonds, and when you find the diamonds, you mine them, you go back and you press it again.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, now we can look if
Oh
there are any
shoot.
diamonds.
Okay,
here.
I'm blowing something up.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
You good?
That nearly went bad. That nearly went bad.
Okay, so we
I'm
just
alive.
gotta check things out first.
Yeah, you gotta check first if there are any diamonds, and then you go back and you press it again.
Gotcha. Okay, that should be pretty quick then.
Yeah.
Oh, you also get the deep slates. Really nice.
Yep, that's also really nice. So if you ever need deep slate, you can just use this, walk in front of it a few times, and you should have a good couple stacks.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one ore like right by the big lava stream thingy. And that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah, here. Yeah, you're here. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
against the wall.
Okay, so these are all the diamonds that we got after 30 minutes of using the teleport. It's actually pretty efficient, especially if it's like an SMP server where a diamond is the currency. So yeah, I think it should be enough, right? What do you think, Joey?
Yeah, this is definitely more than enough.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought as well. Oh, I actually got some silverfish head. You can keep it.
Ooh, thank you. Let me put it on real quick.
Okay. All right, let's just go shopping right now.
Yeah, let's go. Wait, guys, shouldn't we change something a bit more Halloween appropriate first?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I know a great costume shop. Follow me.
Yo, guess who I am?
You're the guy from American Psycho, right? It's awesome. I like the blood on your face.
Yes. I even got the axe right here.
Ooh, scary. Okay, now guess who I am?
Definitely Frankenstein, right? Like, I can see the hair, I can see the bolts on your head.
I'm Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. But I think that fits your skin really well because your skin is originally green. So yeah, I think that's a really good cosplay.
Thanks. Okay, I think we're ready to shop now. right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get some stuff, actually. I know we have a lot of stuff that we need to get here. So let's just do that real quick. Okay, so you got all of the materials here. I got a lot of shulkers, and Joey should have a lot of shulkers as well. And I think we're just about ready to build.
Yep, I'm ready.
Do you know where the Halloween district is, Joey?
Yeah, it's right over there. Follow me.
Okay, so I think I've seen this place in the testing world. This is Tommy's castle, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much done, except the floor still needs some work. I think he's gonna do that still.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, and I noticed that someone else has built in this area as well for the Halloween district. I think it's Carson, right? He built like a pumpkin patch. Oh yeah, here it is. This is super cool. What do you call it? Carson's Carvings. Okay. I think none of these buildings have any use case, right? These are just for like the event, I'm assuming.
No, it's purely decorative, all of it, but you should definitely check out the inside. The interior is really good.
Okay, that's cool. Is this a tree or what is this?
No, I think this is the stem of the pumpkin that's growing through the roof of the pumpkin outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come take a look outside and you can see the pumpkin stem growing through the
Oh,
roof.
damn. That's cool. We already found the location of where we want to build this. So if we look over here, this is where the Tommy's castle is. This is going to be the entrance towards the district. And our build will be somewhere over here. It's going to be super big and we need to clear out some space. So let's just fly over there real quick, Joey. Okay, yeah, we saw this in the testing world and we noticed this cave right here. It has like a really crazy terrain generation. It would have been cool if we could have like used this place naturally, but we didn't come up with anything that's like cool enough to be using these like columns here. So we just ended up covering it up with our build, but it would have been really cool if we could have just like integrated somehow. Yeah, let's put down the shulkers here. So these are all the shulkers that we have for it built, and we have so many stuff that we didn't really organize it properly. So it's gonna be super annoying to build here because we have to open the shulkers one by one just to find the right items to build. So we're probably gonna be organizing it real quick, and then we're gonna start the building time lapse.
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, this is the final build. It looks really good, especially with the sunset at the background, and we can see the castle as well on the side. But yeah, let's just sleep first so we don't get mobbed.
Yep.
Okay, let's do some breakdown on the build. But the main view for the build is obviously going to be from the castle. So we're going to be walking down the castle and then look at it from the side, which isn't ideal. But eventually when people fill this area out a bit more, maybe this could be a really good viewing spot for the skeleton. But when we built it, we have a different point of view in mind, which will also showcase that in a bit. So let's first look at the view from the castle here. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. So when we exit from the portal, this is probably like the best view you could see from this angle right here. Just like looking at it a bit with the glimpse of the sword and the skeleton there. So it's not the best, but I think it's cool, right? It gives like a interesting perspective to the build.
I like how it opens up when you start walking down the path.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So when you walk down here, you can see the build a bit more, but it's still like a mystery, which is kind of cool because, you know, you don't know what you're walking into. So eventually, if someone does build somewhere over here, they would probably be walking in this specific direction first, and then they get to see the whole build from this side. So we did a lot of texturing, not only on the build itself, but on the ground. That was a lot of work because we used the auto shade tool on Axiom, and well, it was mostly on my part. I didn't want to change the shade that it gave us because I really liked it, but it ended up being very hard to replicate because there's like a lot of blocks down here.
I mean, we did not use the very standard tool of auto shade. We made like a custom brush and we did touch up some parts, but it's still like a lot of different blocks that we chose to use.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's fair to say there's like 10 different blocks or more maybe for this specifically just for the ground. Right, yeah, it was like a lot of blocks.
Yeah.
So Joey here does a lot of organic builds. He's more experienced with these kind of things, and he also did help me out with the moon build that you saw in the beginning, my portal. So he knows a lot about how to shape things, and I would say whenever I think something already looks good, Joey would like take another look at it and, you know, correct me on like what needs to be shaped a bit more. So as you can see right here, there's like a lot of like round shapes to the ribs. Like without Joey, like I wouldn't have done that. I would have just like left it a bit more blocky, but his attention to details to these kind of builds is really top notch, and he did the same as well in the face. So like there's like a lot of like stairs and walls just to help give that rounded look that you need in organic builds. So if you're like building a skeleton head, it's definitely like a round shape, which, you know, is not available in Minecraft, which is why we put a lot of stairs, a lot of glass panes, and then a lot of walls just to make it look a bit more detailed and realistic.
It definitely looks a bit messy up close sometimes, but these builds are mostly meant to be looked on from far away anyway.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be walking around these areas because you're probably going to be looking at it from like under the castle. This is probably going to be just a point of interest from a distance anyway. You're not meant to be walking around this area specifically. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that this is not going to be looked up close.
Yeah, even though it looks very cool when you're like walking through the ribs here.
Yeah, it is super cool, but it's just, I don't know. It'd be hard to like plan out like a path going this way, but it is cool though. Like if you're just like standing under here, it looks a bit menacing as well.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely meant for further away.
Yeah, and then we also added these custom trees at the back just to blend out the area a bit more with the vanilla spruce trees that we have at the back here. I know it's better if we have a lot more trees surrounding this area, but again, we were on a time crunch and it was pretty hard to make all these trees, especially Joey when he designed his trees. For some reason, he uses a lot of like ferns on pots, as you can see right there. That did not help with the building process.
Oh, I mean, they look good though.
They look good. They look super good, but it's just super hard to make, especially with these trees. For some reason, he also has pickles on them, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, maybe not the best tree designs to use when you're on a time frame.
But we also had a lot of helps from our friends, Pickle and Deck. They were here to help out because they knew that we were on a time crunch. So they were like basically free labor for us. They were placing down the blocks when I was asleep or like when Joey was asleep. So they were, you know, it was like a round the clock kind of shift thing, like we were in like a hospital or something. But yeah, that's how we managed to place all of these blocks within a 24-hour time frame that we needed to get it done. But before we move on to the next bit, I want to show you guys the angle that we're supposed to be seeing this build. So we took a reference from Pinterest. I will link it in the description down below, but the view where you're supposed to be seeing it is probably best from this specific area right here, especially with the castle at the back. It looks super cool as well. So let me turn on my FOV as usual. This is probably the best way to view it, and as the sun is setting down, this is perfect. Just right here, this is probably the best view you can get for this specific build. But with that being said, we're pretty much done with this area, but we wanted to do something else before we end the video. There's like one more Halloween event that we have in the server, so let's do that real quick.
Yes.
So we're back at the shopping district right now, and there's one more event that we have in the server is a Halloween candy search. So basically you take some candies in a chest. We have 5 different candies and you just take one of each and then you place them in your base, and it can only be placed in an interior that is decorated. So sadly the only interior that's been decorated in my base is my portal room. So that's the only place that me and Joey can decorate, and Joey doesn't have a base, so we're gonna be doing it all
I'm
in my
homeless.
base. Yes, he's homeless. So let's just take one of each and then we can start building. Okay, so you got all 5 different candies. So let me just share them with Joey real quick. So you get 3 and I'll get 2. And then we'll just place them around my base. Okay, let's do that right now.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, this is the only space that we have in my base that is fully decorated. So this tiny room is gonna house 5 candies somehow. But yeah, it's gotta be tough for sure. But yeah, let me just like maybe hide one here. Even though I feel like this is a stupid spot, that works, I guess. Well, I could definitely just fly and then put it up there. Okay, yeah, let me just take one from you. Oh, this is a good hiding spot right behind this ladder. Wait, let me think of one more spot before we do that.
Look at the candy corn here on the bookshelf.
Oh, I didn't even see this. What the heck? That's insane. Okay, that's about it for the candy placing. Hopefully it's not too easy for people to spot these candies and get free points. But do you have anything to say before we end the video, Joey?
It was incredibly fun to build this with you, and I hope we can do that a lot more time. And I hope people enjoyed the video too.
Yeah. Hopefully we have more time to work on each build that we do together, because that was definitely not it.
No, that was stressful.
But that's about it from today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a comment and join the Discord if you want to hang. We have like a building competition going on every week in our Discord, so feel free to join in and talk with me. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you next week. Take care now.